Amy from Amy's Crafts Boutique. This first video is just to show you the basic equipment you'll need when you get started with crochet.
So the first thing you'll need is your yarn. There are so many different types of yarn in different colours, thicknesses and fibres. For example, this is an acrylic yarn and this is a cotton yarn. I've also got wool, and there are yarns in hemp, bamboo, silk and loads of other fibres. And each has got its own strengths, but I tend to use acrylic because it's cheaper, or cotton because I'm trying to reduce my plastic consumption and improve my environmental footprint. So for your first project, I'd suggest you use a DK weight yarn. Use a double knit yarn, which is a medium thickness. And I'd suggest you use a light colour, as it's much easier to see the stitches. You'll also need a hook. Here I've got a couple of different hooks, and as you can see, there's a lot of variety, mostly in size. I've got metal ones here, but you can get them made in bamboo, wood, plastic, with acrylic handles, so you can find a hook which is most comfortable for you. I can leave the links below for the tools that I tend to use. The most important thing is to make sure the hook you're using is the correct size for the yarn you're using for your project. So this is a yarn band, and it tells you which size hook you need for this yarn. So, for example, this yarn suggests you need a 4mm hook. That's quite standard for a double knit yarn. This yarn band, this is an Aran weight yarn, so it's a little bit thicker, and the yarn band suggests we need a 5mm hook, so a little bit bigger. And this is a cotton yarn, it's a little bit thinner, and the yarn band suggests 3.5 to 4mm hook. The yarn band's actually pretty useful because it tells you a lot about your yarn. So for example, it has the brand and the thickness or the weight of your yarn. It also tells you if it's machine washable, the fibre the yarn is made from, so this is acrylic, 100% acrylic, how much yarn is in the ball in metres and in weight, 100 grams, and the colour of your yarn. This one's called Aspen. So it's got a lot of useful information on the yarn band. You'll also need a pair of scissors to cut the yarn at the end. Just some sharp scissors will do. Right now that's all you'll need, but as you progress with your crochet you may also need a yarn needle, which is just a needle with a large eye that you can thread the yarn through. And you may need some stitch markers which help you keep track of the rows. But I found you can just use a safety pin if you haven't bought any stitch markers yet.
Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them below.